Have you ever stopped for a second and quietly asked yourself why your balance feels weakest in the morning, even on days when you slept well and didn't do anything unusual? That question matters more than most seniors realize, because after 70, balance rarely disappears overnight. It fades gently, silently, through ordinary morning habits that seem innocent, even healthy, but slowly teach the body to move with less awareness, less coordination, and less confidence, and that's what makes them so dangerous. Many older adults believe balance loss is just age doing its thing, like wrinkles or gray hair, but balance is not passive. It's learned every single day, especially in the first hour after waking. I once spoke with a retired teacher in his late 70s who told me he never fell outside, never tripped on sidewalks, but somehow always felt shaky before breakfast. And he couldn't understand why until he noticed how rushed, half awake, and careless his mornings had become over the years. The first habit that quietly chips away at balance is jumping out of bed too fast, a move often driven by pride or routine, because standing up quickly makes you feel capable, strong, still in control, yet inside your body. Blood pressure hasn't stabilized, your inner ear is still recalibrating from sleep, and your brain hasn't fully connected with your legs. So even if you don't feel dizzy, your nervous system is learning to react late, and that delayed reaction becomes your new normal over time. The second habit is skipping gentle morning movement, going straight from bed to chair to kitchen without waking up the muscles that actually keep you upright, your ankles, hips, lower back, and core, because balance is not powered by big muscles like thighs alone. It depends on tiny stabilizers that need daily reminders. And when they stay asleep every morning, they slowly forget how to catch you when you wobble. The third habit is moving around the house half awake without visual focus, maybe with dim lights, eyes unfocused, or attention stuck on worries, memories, or a phone screen. And this matters because after 70, vision plays a much larger role in balance than it did at 40. So when the brain gets used to walking without clear visual input, it becomes less precise even later in the day, especially on uneven ground or unfamiliar spaces. Another habit almost no one talks about is wearing soft, unsupportive slippers every morning, because while they feel cozy and safe, they dull the sensory feedback from the feet. And your feet are not just tools for standing. They are information centers sending constant signals to the brain about pressure, angle, and surface. And when those signals get weaker, reaction time slows without you noticing. Then there's the habit that hides in plain sight, starting the morning in a rush or under stress, because stress tightens muscles, shortens breathing, and narrows attention. And balance is not only physical, it's emotional and neurological too. So when the mind is tense, the body becomes stiff, jerky, less fluid, and far more likely to misstep. What makes all of this so dangerous is that none of these habits cause immediate harm. You don't fall every time you stand up fast. You don't collapse because you wore slippers. And that's why people ignore them, but repeated daily. These habits quietly train your body to accept instability as normal, until one day a small slip becomes a serious fall. I've seen seniors who were active, sharp, and independent slowly begin to walk more cautiously, take shorter steps, and avoid movement altogether, not because their legs failed, but because their confidence did. And fear itself is one of the strongest predictors of falling. Balance after 70 is deeply connected to trust in your body, trust in your reactions, trust that you can recover, and mornings are when that trust is either strengthened or weakened. The sad part is that many people try to fix balance later with exercises alone, ignoring the daily habits that undo all that work before noon. The hopeful part, and this is important, is that balance can improve at any age if mornings are treated with respect instead of urgency. The body doesn't need intensity first thing in the day. It needs awareness. It needs time. It needs consistency. And it needs kindness. Seniors who age with steady balance are rarely rushing in the morning. They move deliberately. They look where they step. They let their nervous system wake up fully before demanding performance. They don't prove strength by speed. They prove it by control. And here's the truth most online videos won't tell you because it's not traumatic enough. The strongest seniors are often the slowest in the morning. They pause. They breathe. They prepare. That's why two people of the same age can look completely different when they walk, one smooth and grounded, the other tense and uncertain. And it's usually not genetics, it's routine. So here are the suggestions you can start tomorrow morning. When you wake up, sit on the edge of the bed for at least 30 seconds and take slow, deep breaths before standing. Gently move your ankles, toes, and hips to wake up your balance muscles. Turn on proper lighting and let your eyes focus before walking. Wear supportive footwear, even inside the house. And most importantly, remove urgency from your mornings, because balance after 70 is not about moving faster, it's about moving smarter. Change the way you start your day, and you're not just protecting your balance, you're protecting your independence, your confidence, and your freedom to live without fear.